Hey, welcome back everybody. Sorry about the long hiatus, but the heat and work got us. Starting to do the fall garden transition right now.
So excited.
It's finally cooling off, so we're getting rid of all that hot weather stuff and starting to go and plant our cooler weather crops. But we have some things to rip out, and figured we'd take you along for the ride. Here you can see we got our bountiful harvest of green beans.
Green bean. Our harvest of green bean.
It's a rogue green bean that just decided to grow up. We'll take it.
There we go. Food for days.
Woo!
Yay!
Got some more green beans.
We do have more in the in those that little pyramid
In the green bean
area
tower.
over there. Yeah. So better than nothing. Might as well finish up what we have.
And we'll be transitioning to peas.
Okay. And we have made a lot of changes in this area. Okay, I won't focus on you, Jared. There's our massive butternut squash. That thing's huge. Looks like it's growing out of that palm tree. But it's not. It's coming from way over yonder. Those vines are insane.
Alright, got some strawberries to pull out.
And so what do we have here? We've got lettuces, shards.
Yep. Lettuce, spinach.
Let me come this way. We love spinach. Spinach grows very well here. Oh, look at that pretty guy. Looks awesome. That's a good looking one. Ooh, that one looks even better. Our strawberries have been doing so well. See how green they are? Lots and lots of watering. I have been trying my best to water whilst Jared is at work.
Hell, the garden wouldn't be alive without you.
Been doing a good job, I think. That pretty flower right there. So
Right?
yeah, our hibiscus is doing well still as well. Look at all that. So nice. Anywho.
So yeah, we got our lettuce in, we got some spinach, bok choy, we got some kale.
Kale is a good winter crop too, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
It grows well in cold weather. It's a hardy leaf. And then that right there is a squash vine. It's an incredibly prolific plant. And that's a celery you've got going?
Yep.
And that is that from the same plant that we've just kept there and it just has been
Yeah, it came back.
keeping alive?
We cut it back,
Staying alive?
and it decided to pop.
Pop back up.
And this is gonna go, as you can see, powdery mildew's taken over.
Let me get closer so that I can get a close-up. Powdery mildew. Yeah, so that's what that looks like.
Yep, the heat stress and
All over it.
maybe some aphids got to it.
Probably we have bad aphids here. Look at how pretty that all looks. Oh my goodness.
Bok choy is coming along good.
Beautiful. Everything in here grows so well. There tends
We
to.
put a nice good layer of
Fertilizer.
compost.
We took out a lot of the overgrowth here too.
All right, you want to step back and
Yeah. There's a watering can right there. Just be careful. There's our butternut squash. Oh, I think I called that other squash a butternut. Whoa! It was a spaghetti squash.
well, if
Oh.
that isn't a juicy cantaloupe.
Holy moly! Oh wow! Oh, that looks delicious. I tell you what, our cantaloupes too, and I told my parents this, you know, you usually go to the store and you get them pretty cheap and they're like, you know, whatever. They're never anybody's favorite, really.
That was a pretty juicy cantaloupe.
But these cantaloupes...
That was like a...
You grow them yourself, they are like a whole nother ball game. So much better than grocery store cantaloupes.
Wow.
Well, that was potentially dangerous.
That was a little startling.
I was just admitting my mistake. I called that other squash a butternut squash, and it's a spaghetti squash. This is a butternut squash.
Buttercup.
Buttercup.
But it is a type of butternut.
Oh, I see.
But it's a giver.
Yeah, those are huge. Wow. Gosh, those are going to be big. They're delicious. And then this is a baby one right here.
Yeah, that one, that one's gonna be no good.
No good? Why?
Either didn't get pollinated right, or there was too many on the vine.
How do you know? How do you know it's gonna be no good?
Because it turned yellow.
Oh, I thought they started out yellow and then turned green.
Yellowish, but that's too bright.
Oh, I see. Well, I learned something new just now. But I'll show the pomegranates. Our beautiful pomegranates are almost there. They are so pretty right now. We've got some back there. Unfortunately, we lost a couple to probably raccoons, I'm assuming.
There's two cantaloupes that didn't quite make it.
Oh, bummer.
Not everything works out.
No, of course not, but I've got to move this.
Looks like this guy's ready.
Watering can. Okay. That one looks pretty good. And we've got more on the other side of the yard too. We've got more cantaloupe.
Okay, we've got all those.
Anything, we can get some peppers, banana peppers. And then the bell peppers. We've got lots of bell peppers going. And worms, green worms, the kind of tomato-y worms, the ones you get on the hornworms. For anybody who doesn't know, the hornworms tend to like the bell pepper plants as well, so if you're growing them, just keep an eye on the underside of your leaves. Because I have found a couple. But thankfully, the wild birds around here have been doing their job. And we haven't dealt with so many worms this year.
Not at all.
This has been an amazing year for the birds to do their job. We used to find so many, and I think probably, I can't, less than 5.
It's because I opened up the bird netting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, through even the tomatoes over there, when we had the tomatoes going, there were no worms. Oh, here's a random green bean. I'm going to pick that guy.
Get it, because I'm ripping this whole thing down.
Here you go. You want to put it in your bucket?
There's some that we missed.
So, we did a lot of cleanup. I cleaned up this yard a whole bunch while Jared's been at work, since he's no longer able to be out here. But I think I've been doing a pretty good job. I hope.
Totally. We lost a couple things, but that's only because I'm growing a lot of things that shouldn't grow here. It's kind of setting you up.
It kind of what?
Kind of set you up.
Yeah, thanks. But
wow, I can't believe how many peppers we're pulling off of these.
I know. And just to show everyone, that squash over there that I showed on the palm tree is coming from this vine. All the way over here.
Oh no.
Isn't it this vine? Yes, because it goes all the way up and over.
It stops. The one that's going on the palm tree is right underneath.
Oh, I see. I thought it was this vine right here.
No, there's a bunch of vines going.
Well, yeah.
Matter of fact,
Just could have sworn it was that one.
I keep forgetting about this. You want to come in?
Yeah. There's that guy.
Alright.
Gotta turn this around. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, the watermelon!
Yep.
Oh, wow!
You see how the tendril dried up?
Let me zoom in. Okay, the tendril has dried up.
That tells me it's ready to go. There's no more juices going to the watermelon.
Okay, so that's how you know when they're ready to be harvested. That's a big one. Oh my. That was a weird spot for... Oh, that guy?
I'll take it.
That's a big watermelon.
Okay.
So happy they're still growing for us. I don't see any more up here though. This is our watermelon plant. Still watering it like crazy, but I think it's winding down for the year. But look at all of our bell peppers, Jared.
Coming to that next.
That plant.
All right.
And like I said, the worms like the leaves of this plant. So I always just come here, flip over the leaf and check. You can tell if you see little black poops on the leaves, you know there's a worm, or there was. It's the best way to tell. But they like to be underneath, so you gotta have a good eye.
Let that guy go.
Or you can always get those black light flashlights and come out at night, and they kind of glow in the dark like scorpions. That's a fun way to find them.
Nice bell peppers.
Wow. Those are nice. And those are easy to save too. I've been vacuum sealing those. Blanch them, freeze them, vacuum seal. They're a good quick meal.
Holy.
Huh?
Wow.
Saying wow because of the amount of peppers?
Yeah, I keep finding more.
And there's more behind you on the plant behind you too.
No wonder it stopped blossoming. All the peppers it was. Hopefully now we took a bunch off.
It'll give us more?
Yeah.
There's one that you missed. Did you miss that one? Or do you want to keep that
I'll
one?
let that one go. Now that I mean.
Yeah, might as well. There's more behind you.
All right.
They're just such an easy meal to keep on hand, huh?
Yep.
You can do so much with them.
Ooh.
Awesome. Wow, that one's big. Beautiful. Sorry, the phone is shaking. My ear is itchy. These seem to have been growing well in our yard. There's a couple right there too.
I'll let those get a little bigger.
Yeah. Little baby ones. They're still right there.
What else we got going?
Um,
I'll take out that spaghetti squash because I think I'm going to rip out this whole vine.
Yeah, we have a lot of spaghetti squash. I still have a lot frozen too.
Now that we're getting less daylight hours, I'm going to start taking the shade away. The shade that I grew.
To open up more sun?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll leave that guy. I'll be ripping all that out. I think all the watermelons are harvested out of there.
I think so too. What about the tomatillos? Are those ready to go? Gosh, that's a glorious plant. The bees just love this plant. If you're not a fan of bees, I wouldn't grow one of these. We love our bees. Yeah, the corn is growing beautiful. Look at all that. And we've still got zucchini growing. There's one. I think it's winding down. It's about winding down though. And I think the cucumbers are about winding down too.
Yeah, the soil needs to be fixed.
And we've got a little bit more cantaloupe over here. Those two back there. So, and then we've got these peppers here. Oh, let me see. This is a pepper plant. What peppers are these?
Cayenne.
Oh, there we are. There's one.
Go ahead and take some of those.
Yeah. But the corn is looking like it's doing well.
And then the beans. These will be
Yeah.
all going.
That's
And then I'm
plant
going
is
to rip all this out.
winding down. You can tell the leaves are drying up. And then our catnip plant. And our blueberries. Are you keeping the blueberry bush going?
Yeah.
That was a great,
Now that it's starting to cool down,
great plant.
it's going to come back with a vengeance. It got a little fried, but
It got a little hot. But
every
this
end
plant,
that fried will turn into, it'll just make it bush out. It just pruned it for me.
yeah. And if you haven't seen our other videos in the beginning of the summer, that plant gave us so many blueberries, it was magnificent. We've never had so many blueberries in our life. And that was the first year for that plant?
No, that was like the second or third.
Second or third year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good plant. And it's two different kind of blueberries he put together. So those are two different plants.
Yeah, they like to cross-pollinate.
And the bees really loved that plant too. So this is the bean tower. As you can see, he set it up kind of like a pyramid. And that did really well for us too, that way you set it up.
Yeah. Definitely was able to fit a lot of plants in a little space.
Mm-hmm.
And every couple of days you come out here and get a meal.
Yeah, definitely. It's still giving us quite a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Looks good. Too bad your birthday beans are no longer giving us any produce.
Nope,
remember?
those are done.
I got him a bag of, what were they, those yellow beans?
Yellow wax beans.
Yeah, those were fun while they lasted. Did you see that zucchini up there that you missed? Did you miss it on purpose, or did you see it and just
No, I must have missed it.
not want it?
We'll grab that because all that's going too.
Well, right there. You see that, guys? Oh, okay. So while you're at work, I can help you take out all the vines?
Yeah, probably going to knock out some of it tomorrow morning while it's nice and cool.
Look at that, all that on my nice floor that I just cleaned up. I'm a little sad.
Another cantaloupe.
I can't help it.
Small variety.
I need to move this. Just put your leaves on my nice clean floor. Oh, more leaves on the floor.
All
Oh,
right.
oh, you dropped a pepper.
Oh no!
Putting peppers and leaves on the floor. Rude.
So rude.
Well, yeah, I had to pick it up because it was bothering me. Took me hours to clean this area.
You did a wonderful job.
Thank you. It's actually nice to be outside when the weather's cooling down.
It is.
Put on my talk radio and just have a good time.
All right, I think that's all we had to harvest for now.
I think so too.
But I'm gonna rip everything out, and we'll give you another garden tour real quick. Maybe we'll even be able to knock it out tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And I'll release it throughout the week.
Sounds good.
But thanks everybody for being patient with us over the little 1 month hiatus we took. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, grow on. See you on the next one.
Have a good night.